Welcome to My Long Island TV. From Manhasset to Montauk, we have traveled our communities to bring you the following events. I'm your host, Waldo Cabrera. My Long Island TV starts now.
This is Jennifer Ross from Dancing Dogs and Friends. We are at Lily Flanagan's in Babylon for the holiday gathering of the Long Island Pet Professionals.
Long Island Pet Professionals is a business networking group for anybody in the pet industry. We have veterinarians, dog trainers, pet sitters, pet store owners, basically anybody that's interested in working and networking with a group of individuals that are like-minded. I really was kind of sick of going to networking meetings where I really didn't meet anybody in the same industry that we could work together. There's so many pets on Long Island that there's enough to go around for everybody, and it's better to work together, refer each other, than look at each other as, you know, competition.
We need this organization. There are so many pet professionals that really have no place to go to talk to share with other pet professionals about what goes on. From veterinarians to groomers to trainers to pet sitters. You know, we all kind of flounder on our own, but Nancy has brought us together to make a wonderful networking organization.
We collect the pet foods through various pet food drives, like or events that we're having tonight, like the one that we're having at Lily Flanagan's, where we partner with the Long Island Pet Professionals, and we'll do food collections. It gets distributed to a network of agencies of people in need, and they give it to them so that they can feed their pets.
Well, I used to be a zookeeper in the Bronx Zoo, so I've always been interested in working with animals. And when it was time for me to move on, I started dog walking just part-time, and my business grew, and today I have over 1,000 clients. We have 5 franchises. We do everything. We do birds, dogs, cats, snakes, every animal that you can think of, we do. We do in-home boarding. We have a little camp, and the dogs stay at our house. That's our core business, and I believe to stick with what you know best and what you do best. So we don't do grooming, we don't do training. You know, I think there's professionals for that. We just recommend and work with other groomers and trainers.
Doggie U Canine is also the Long Island's largest indoor training facility. We have 13,000 square feet of just training. We do everything from puppies through obedience, through agility. Anything that you want to do with your dog, either competition or pet-wise, we have it there. I do deal with a lot of rescue animals. I had rescue animals myself. Yes, they do have challenges, and I try to explain to them that you have a dog, you have to connect with it. Even though the dog is 2 years old in your house, it's a new puppy because he has to learn the rules of the road. In this area on Bay Shore, we have a lot of pit mixes, which, you know, in the beginning I didn't deal with much with pit bulls, but now I see them and they're the sweetest things going. And you have to, people have to understand that and not be afraid of it.
Shelter Link is a nonprofit organization. We supply the volunteers for the Town of Islip Animal Shelter. We needed a separate nonprofit organization in order to do fundraisers and to raise money for the shelter that didn't just go into a regular town fund where who knows where the money ended up. So this is specifically set aside for the town animals.
Halo is a holistic pet food company. We make wet food, dry food for dogs and cats, supplements, grooming, treats. All of it's all natural, and we actually are co-owned by Ellen DeGeneres. This is something I'm very passionate about. You know, just like for ourselves, you are what you eat. And if you practice good nutrition, you would expect the same for your pet. And if a pet eats healthy, they live longer. Not again to say things can happen, but nutrition drives everything that we do. So when we formulate food, we use the top ingredients. We don't use byproducts. We don't use artificial colors or flavors.
I teach a responsible dog ownership class in the town of Islip, which is unique, very needed, and we're going into going into our 4th year in March, which is fantastic, and it's free. And anybody can come. You don't have to be a town Islip resident. So we love that. And it helps because we've had a few people that were desperate and they've come to our class saying we're ready to give the dog back. And between myself and Ginny or Alyssa from Doggie U Canine Academy, who've been volunteering since the beginning with us, have helped so much. And so it really makes a big difference to keep that dog. A lot of times the behavior is not the dog's problem.